welcome back to the channel. This one's gonna be kind of quick and easy. Just for reference real quick, there are updates coming with the RAD4, but with the current situation and full backstory on what's kind of going on there, I'll tell you all in the next RAD4 video. I figured I'd take time today and kind of give you guys a little dive in, as this is another kind of ongoing project and something else that I've been recently here working on. You know, just want to give you a backstory on more of my vehicles. So without further ado,
she ain't nothing special, boys and gals, but this one here is back on the road. So here we have a 2001
Dodge Ram. It's a half-ton truck, two-wheel drive.
Like I said, absolutely really nothing special outside the fact that it holds very special place in my heart and means a lot to me. And
I'll tell you why right after I show you guys the interior.
I told you, nothing special. The seat's a little ripped. I just fixed this today, guys. Look at this. Watch. Now it don't work. Okay, there it goes. I got the back door to open. That one I actually broke. I gotta still work on that. Sorry, dinging. Yeah, full back seat. Again, you know, if y'all
know anything about second gen trucks, you know
the good old dash.
Nothing special. Hand crank windows. It does have aftermarket speakers in here. I put in here probably close to 10 years ago now.
We're sitting on some 35s and some, I think these are 4th gen factory takeoffs, like your bare bone, but they're 17s. I did this to the bed. I had a blowout, so yikes. But yeah, and I do have some freaking tow mirrors on here. And before y'all get into freaking comments talking smack about my half ton having tow mirrors, I actually planning on using this to tow trailers with. I put the new hitch in today.
Will I be hauling goosenecks? No, it's a half-ton truck. Will I be hauling hopefully a RAD4 across this beautiful northern part of Texas? Absolutely. At least that's the plan. So anyway, like I was telling you earlier, backstory on how I obtained this truck. This truck here used to belong to my brother-in-law, and his name was Trey Knight, and he was an awesome guy, and hence those of you who picked up on it, I said was.
I've got a dedication sticker to him up here,
and this was his truck before it was once mine. Him and my father-in-law picked this sucker up, and he had an old second gen, and he decided to take the parts out of that one and put in this one, so he had a good running truck for a little while up until he lost his battle with cancer. So after he had got called home, my sister-in-law, shout out to Miss Ashley, decided that it'd be good if I babysit it for a while. I'll word it that way. Mr. T-Ray does have a daughter, a beautiful daughter named Rayleigh, my niece. And one day this will be her truck, but for now I'm just babysitting it. I'm keeping the seat warm, if you will.
I started doing some upgrades, as you can see, to this thing. I had this is a bumper off of a F250, and when the craze with these trucks, everybody was doing the 4th gen Ram bumpers. I was like, I want something kind of like that but slightly different. And a friend of mine at the time had this, and anyway, I got this on here. Shout out to Daniel Birnbaum for helping me make brackets for this so many years ago. But anyway, yeah, I've got beyond that now. It's time to go more of a factory look. This grill was cool in my early 20s. It's time to come off and probably just go as a cool story piece in a garage one day. We're gonna go back with a factory style grill. I obviously went back with like the chrome style headlights, but modern. I don't like that split that used to come from the factory. And then a factory bumper, that thing's gonna come off there. I may put the spacers back on here, give it a little bit of an offset, you know? Nothing special. It does have the low hanging brow, and the windshield does need to be replaced. And don't you worry about this freaking thing, because
it's not accurate. We just I got up-to-date stickers in the center deal. I don't know why, but it's just a running deal between me and my family. We like to see how long we can go, but it will get up to date.
But yeah, so here she is in all over glory, man. The old second gen. And like I said,
we'll be using it to do some light duty work, take the strain off my wife's old red Chevy, because it's been hauling a lot over the past few years. That's why it's already gone through a trans and head gaskets and yada yada. So this pickup being back in service will help alleviate some of that workload. But I say back on the road because we just got done, my father-in-law and myself just got done replacing the transmission here. Shout out to Mr. Laren Carson and his dad, Rodney, for hooking me up with a 4-wheel drive transmission that had just got redone right before he had wrecked his truck. They helped me obtain this transmission that they sourced for me out of that old truck. And I took those parts off of that 4-wheel drive transmission and mated it with the 2-wheel drive parts off the tail housing, put the two together, and now we got a good running transmission. So trans back in here. This thing does have a small 2-inch like puck, you know, leveling kit. I'm not gonna say lift kit, but leveled out. So I don't know, maybe some new wheels on top of this, little things. It just needs to be cleaned up. But yeah, there she is. and all of her glory. I just felt with RAD4 update, some things getting straightened out, but nothing like super entertaining. I was like, I feel like this would be a good time to introduce you to the rest of our fleet.
Man, I'm super proud of this truck. Like I said, this one holds a very special place in my heart. It's very near and dear to me,
and I will cherish it until Miss Rayleigh takes the keys from me. But yeah, so this is the other truck in the fleet. The 91, still waiting on updates for that. Some stuff probably happened to the wife's truck because it needs some upgrades. The RAD4, dude, I think I've got our first ride pegged out for that thing. So if that kind of content interests you, then be sure to stick around. But hey, you know, not a super entertaining vid, but it's an introductory vid, and I hope you guys like this. And as far as you guys knowing kind of what I'm doing with this truck in the background, all that stuff, let me know what kind of mods you think I should do to this. Put in the comments, you know, as far as outside of keeping it on the road, what I should do, what you guys think I should do. Looking for some classy upgrades, you know what I'm saying? Keep it classy. If you made it this far, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Like, sub, all that stuff. First standard procedure. And hey, we'll see you when we see you. Thanks for watching.